total of 7 scratchings. The runners are coming up for the trial, holding no currency. Here's one, Jordan Siri. There's a couple of good drives today. Hill Peak, Daryl Heatherton comes out of 3. The mighty Shuey, Jared Cooper from 4, and Love Your Mum out of 5 for Blake Jones. And they're just about to go. The scratching was One Tough Melody. Set. Racing, and Love Your Mum did begin well out wide. It's crossing very quickly. Looks like it's down and lead from Holding No Currency, who goes back to 3rd. Going up on the outside, the mighty Shuey gets onto the markers behind the leader. They're followed then by Holding No Currency going back to 3rd, and last of all is Hill Peak. So they're under the turn at the 1400, and bowling in front, Love Your Mum has got away by about 10 metres now, and races up the back straight here of the mighty Shuey in 2nd, followed by Holding No Currency, and back to last was Hill Peak. So they head towards the 1200. The lead time was 10.5. And Love Your Mum, who's had pretty good form before the trial here, is going to the first split up near the 1200 and goes through in 31.5. Leads a good 10 metres or so. In 2nd placing is the mighty Huey, and they're followed behind it by Holding No Currency. He's about 5 metres behind it. Another 5 or so to Hill Peak, who's at the back of the field. Into the straight, though, is coming up for the bell. 31.5 the first split, and doing it well. Love Your Mum has a good break of 8 metres or so. On 2nd placing, the mighty Shuey, Holding No Currency, and Hill Peak at the back of the field. At the winning post, 31.5 the first split of the last mile, through the second one in 30.7, and it's Love Your Mum leading from in 2nd placing, the mighty Shuey, Holding No Currency 3rd. They're all in Indian file, and back at the rear of the field is Hill Peak as they turn in by the 600. Running the railway side of the course now. Love Your Mum's trial well in pretty even time, and goes to the back with 550 metres to go, leading from the mighty Shuey 2nd, followed by Holding No Currency, and they're followed by Hill Peak. The order hasn't changed much. Love Your Mum look to be going pretty well at the 400. They've gone 31.5, 30.7, 29.5, and they step it up a little bit now as Love Your Mum running for home with 300 metres to go. Leads away from the mighty Shuey, who's trialling pretty well. They're followed a gap of 20 metres further back, Holding No Currency, and back with it was Hill Peak. But around the turn they come. Love Your Mum's got a good break and sprinting better now. Turns into the straight, gets away a little bit on the mighty Shuey, who's going pretty well. But Love Your Mum is stretching out well near the line and wins it. Love Your Mum by about 7 metres. In 2nd placing, the mighty Shuey, followed by Holding No Currency and Hill Peak at the back of the field. So 2:10.8 was the overall time. 28.5, a good last quarter. 1:59.9. So they're going inside the 2 minutes. 1:59.9. And Love Your Mum has beaten the mighty Shuey. And Holding No Currency to be 3rd, Hill Peak 4th. Those numbers will come up. 5, Love Your Mum for Blake Jones, and Jake Stockton has won it pretty comfortably.
So you got Young tomorrow?
No, not going to Young.
Day off? Testing.
Memory 4, double link 0, 2, 9, 4, 5,
7, 8, 10. Sounds like the Beagle Boys numbers.